What is the minimum age to supervise a teen driver with a California learner's permit? Option A, 18 years old. Option B, 21 years old. Option C, 25 years old. Option D, any licensed driver. The correct answer is C, 25 years old. The supervising adult must be a licensed California driver who is at least 25 years old and must sit in the front passenger seat at all times while the permit holder is driving. How many hours of supervised driving must a California teen complete before the DMV driving test? Option A, 25 hours including 5 hours at night. Option B, 50 hours including 10 hours of night driving. Option C, 10 hours total. Option D, 25 hours with no night requirement. The correct answer is B, 50 hours including 10 hours of night driving. California requires teens to complete a minimum of 50 hours of supervised driving, including at least 10 hours of nighttime driving, before they can take the DMV behind-the-wheel driving test. What does it mean when your vehicle's check engine light comes on? Option A, the engine is about to fail, stop immediately. Option B, the onboard diagnostic system has detected a malfunction, have it inspected soon. Option C, oil change is needed. Option D, normal, all vehicles display this periodically. The correct answer is B, the onboard diagnostic system has detected a malfunction, have it inspected soon. The check engine light means the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system has detected an emission, engine, or drivetrain fault. It does not always mean immediate danger, but the vehicle should be diagnosed by a mechanic soon. If the light is flashing, reduce speed and have it inspected immediately. What does a flashing check engine light versus steady indicate? Option A, the same as a steady light, no difference. Option B, a more serious condition, often a misfire that can damage the catalytic converter. Reduce speed and seek service immediately. Option C, a software update is needed. Option D, the battery is low. The correct answer is B, a more serious condition, often a misfire that can damage the catalytic converter. Reduce speed and seek service immediately. A flashing versus steady check engine light indicates a more urgent problem, typically engine misfiring that can quickly damage expensive catalytic converters. Reduce speed, avoid hard acceleration, and have the vehicle serviced as soon as possible. What is the law in California regarding animals in the bed of a pickup truck? Option A, animals may ride freely in the bed. Option B, animals must be secured in a kennel, cage, or cross-tethered so they cannot fall out or be injured. Option C, animals are completely prohibited from truck beds. Option D, only dogs under 25 pounds must be secured. The correct answer is B, animals must be secured in a kennel, cage, or cross-tethered so they cannot fall out or be injured. California Vehicle Code 23117 prohibits transporting an animal in the back of a pickup or flatbed truck on a freeway or highway unless it is in a kennel or secured, so it cannot fall out or be injured. Violators face fines and potential animal cruelty charges. What should you do if you are the first to arrive at the scene of a serious accident? Option A, attempt to move injured victims away from the vehicles. Option B, call 911, turn on hazard lights, set up warning triangles if available, and provide first aid only if qualified. Option C, leave the scene to find help. Option D, continue driving, others will stop. The correct answer is B, call 911, turn on hazard lights, set up warning triangles if available, and provide first aid only if qualified. If you are first at an accident, call 911 immediately, turn on your hazard lights, and warn approaching traffic if you can safely do so. Flares, triangles. Do not move injured persons unless there is immediate danger, fire, flooding. Stay until emergency responders arrive. What does a lane ends merge left sign mean? Option A, the left lane is closing, merge right. Option B, the right lane is ending, drivers in that lane must merge left. Option C, all lanes are merging into one. Option D, you must exit the freeway here. The correct answer is B, The right lane is ending. Drivers in that lane must merge left. A lane ends merge left sign tells drivers in the ending lane that they must merge left into the continuing lane. Drivers in the continuing left lane should cooperate by adjusting speed to allow safe merging. This is best accomplished with zipper merging. At what blood alcohol content can you be charged with DUI even if you appear unimpaired? Option A, 0, 5%. Option B, 0, 6%. Option C, 0, 8%. Option D, 0, 10%. The correct answer is C, 0, 8%. California's per se DUI law, CVC 23152B, makes it illegal to drive with a BAC of 0, 8% or higher regardless of how you appear. You do not have to exhibit signs of impairment. The BAC alone is sufficient for the charge. What is the purpose of an expressway versus a freeway in California? Option A, they are identical. Option B, an expressway has at-grade intersections and may have traffic signals. A freeway is fully controlled access with no intersections. Option C, an expressway is faster than a freeway. Option D, expressways require a toll. Freeways do not. The correct answer is B. An expressway has at-grade intersections and may have traffic signals. A freeway is fully controlled access with no intersections. A freeway is a fully controlled access highway with no traffic signals or at-grade intersections, access only through on-off ramps. An expressway may have some traffic signals and at-grade intersections, though it is still a high-speed, limited access facility. What is the correct way to use a traffic circle with only one lane? Option A, yield to vehicles entering the circle. Option B, yield to traffic already in the circle, then enter counterclockwise and exit at your desired street. Option C, stop completely before entering. Option D, the first vehicle to arrive has right-of-way. The correct answer is B. Yield to traffic already in the circle, then enter counterclockwise and exit at your desired street. In a single-lane traffic circle or roundabout, yield to vehicles already inside, enter when there is a safe gap, travel counterclockwise, and exit at the appropriate exit. Signal your exit as you approach it. Never stop inside the circle unnecessarily. What does a NO pedestrian crossing sign mean for drivers? Option A, nothing, it is directed at pedestrians only. Option B, it also means drivers should be extra cautious because pedestrians may still attempt to cross illegally. Option C, drivers may proceed through that zone at higher speed. Option D, the area has no crosswalks, drivers have full right-of-way. The correct answer is B. It also means drivers should be extra cautious because pedestrians may still attempt to cross illegally. While this sign instructs pedestrians not to cross at that location, drivers should remain alert because pedestrians may still attempt to cross. Be prepared to yield if a pedestrian enters the road despite the sign. Hitting a pedestrian who disobeyed a sign is still a serious legal and moral matter. What must a California driver do within 24 hours of a traffic collision involving injury? Option A, nothing within 24 hours is required. Option B, call the nearest police or CHP office to report it if no officer responded to the scene. Option C, file a report with the DMV within 24 hours. Option D, only report if the other party requests it. The correct answer is B. Call the nearest police or CHP office to report it if no officer responded to the scene. If no police officer is present at an injury collision, California law requires that you immediately notify the nearest CHP office or police department. The DMV report, State Route 1, must be filed within 10 days if injury, death, or property damage over $1,000 occurred. When is a California driver required to use chains or cable traction devices? Option A, whenever there is snow on the road. Option B, when required signs are posted on mountain highways, typically during winter storms. Option C, only if driving a vehicle without four-wheel drive. Option D, only on roads above 5,000 feet elevation. The correct answer is B. When required signs are posted on mountain highways, typically during winter storms. Chain control requirements are posted at chain control stations on mountain highways during winter storms. Signs indicate whether are 1. Snow tires or chains, are 2. Chains required on all but 4 WD/AWD, or are 3. Chains required on all vehicles. Conditions are in effect. You must comply with whatever level is posted. What does a vehicle's TPMS warning light indicate? Option A. Time for a tire rotation. Option B. One or more tires are significantly underinflated. Check and inflate to proper pressure. Option C. The transmission needs service. Option D. Traction control has been activated. The correct answer is B. One or more tires are significantly underinflated. Check and inflate to proper pressure. The Tire Pressure Monitoring System, TPMS, light warns that one or more tires are 25% or more below recommended inflation pressure. Underinflated tires reduce fuel economy, increase wear, reduce handling, and can cause blowouts. Check and inflate all tires to the recommended PSI immediately. What is the legal speed limit on a California highway when no speed limit sign is posted and the road is a multi-lane divided highway? Option A. 55 miles per hour. Option B. 65 miles per hour. Option C. 70 miles per hour. Option D. There is no limit without a posted sign. The correct answer is B. 65 miles per hour. On a California multi-lane divided highway where no speed limit is posted, the default maximum is 65 miles per hour. On some such roads, 70 miles per hour is posted, but without a sign, 65 miles per hour is the legal limit. Always be alert for posted signs as you enter new highway segments. What does freeway entrance closed mean for a driver approaching an on-ramp? Option A. Slow down before entering, construction is present. Option B. You may not enter the freeway at that location. Find another on-ramp. Option C. Only commercial vehicles are restricted. Option D. The on-ramp is narrow, use caution. The correct answer is B. You may not enter the freeway at that location. Find another on-ramp. A freeway entrance closed sign means that particular on-ramp is not accessible. Do not attempt to enter, barriers or personnel may block the entrance. Use navigation or signage to find the next available on-ramp or alternate route. What is the meaning of blue curb markings? Option A. Police vehicle parking only. Option B. Reserved for persons with disabilities displaying a valid placard or special license plate. Option C. Loading zone for commercial vehicles. Option D. Temporary no parking zone. The correct answer is B. Reserved for persons with disabilities displaying a valid placard or special license plate. Blue curbs mark accessible parking spaces reserved exclusively for persons with disabilities who display a valid California disabled person placard or disabled veteran/special license plate. Unauthorized use is illegal and subject to significant fines. In California, what does a steady green traffic light mean for left turns? Option A. You have a protected left turn, proceed. Option B. You may turn left only after yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Option C. Left turns are prohibited on a solid green. Option D. You must wait for a green arrow to turn left. The correct answer is B. You may turn left only after yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. A solid green light allows left turns, but it is an unprotected movement. You must yield to oncoming traffic with the green light and to pedestrians in the crosswalk. Only a green arrow provides a protected left turn where oncoming traffic has a red light. What should you do when a blind intersection, visibility blocked by buildings or hedges, has no stop sign? Option A. Proceed normally, no sign means you have right of way. Option B. Slow to 15 miles per hour and proceed cautiously after confirming it is safe. Option C. Stop completely regardless of signs. Option D. Honk before entering to warn others. The correct answer is B. Slow to 15 miles per hour and proceed cautiously after confirming it is safe. California's prima facie speed limit of 15 miles per hour applies at blind intersections where you cannot see 100 feet in either direction. Even without a stop sign, Slow to 15 miles per hour and inch forward carefully until you can see clearly before proceeding. What is the proper way to perform a lane change on a multi-lane road? Option A. Change only one lane at a time, waiting between each lane change. Option B. Change multiple lanes at once to minimize disruption to traffic. Option C. Change lanes only when at a full stop. Option D. Signal and change all lanes simultaneously. The correct answer is A. Change only one lane at a time, waiting between each lane change. Change only one lane at a time. After completing one lane change and reestablishing a safe following distance, signal and change to the next lane if needed. Never cut diagonally across multiple lanes simultaneously. It is dangerous and does not give other drivers adequate warning. What does a traffic signal ahead sign look like and what is it warn of? Option A. An orange diamond with a traffic light symbol warns of an unseen signal ahead. Option B. A green rectangle with signal info. Option C. A yellow pentagon with signal timing. Option D. A white sign with the word signal. The correct answer is A. An orange diamond with a traffic light symbol warns of an unseen signal ahead. The traffic signal ahead warning sign is a yellow diamond bearing a traffic light symbol. It warns that a traffic signal is coming up at a location where it might not be immediately visible due to curves, hills, or foliage, giving you time to slow down and prepare. What is the rule when two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled intersection simultaneously? Option A. The faster vehicle has right-of-way. Option B. Yield to the vehicle on your right. Option C. The larger vehicle has right-of-way. Option D. Sound your horn and proceed. The correct answer is B. Yield to the vehicle on your right. At an uncontrolled intersection, no signs or signals. When two vehicles arrive simultaneously, yield to the vehicle on your right. This is the universal tie-breaking rule. If a vehicle is to your right, they have right-of-way. What happens if you receive a traffic ticket in another state while holding a California license? Option A. Nothing. Other states have no jurisdiction over your California license. Option B. The conviction is typically reported to California and points may be added to your driving record. Option C. Only DUI convictions in other states affect your California license. Option D. You pay the fine in the other state and there is no California impact. The correct answer is B. The conviction is typically reported to California and points may be added to your driving record. California participates in the Driver License Compact, an agreement between most states to share traffic conviction information. Violations committed in other participating states are reported back to California, where equivalent points are added to your driving record. What is the correct response when you see a wrong way sign while driving? Option A. Stop and honk your horn. Option B. You are driving the wrong way. Stop, back up safely, or turn around. Option C. This sign is for other drivers, not you. Option D. Slow to 15 miles per hour and proceed carefully. The correct answer is B. You are driving the wrong way. Stop, back up safely, or turn around. If you see a wrong way sign, you are heading in the wrong direction on a one-way road or freeway ramp. Stop immediately. Do not continue. Look for a safe way to turn around or back up out of danger. Activate your hazard lights to warn oncoming traffic. What is the ripple effect in freeway driving? Option A. A wave pattern in water crossings. Option B. When one driver brakes, causing drivers behind to brake harder in succession, creating a phantom traffic jam. Option C. The sensation of driving over uneven pavement. Option D. Tire wear patterns from highway driving. The correct answer is B. When one driver brakes, causing drivers behind to brake harder in succession, creating a phantom traffic jam. The ripple or phantom traffic jam effect occurs when a driver brakes slightly, causing the driver behind to brake a little harder, cascading into stronger and stronger braking further back until traffic stops, even if the original cause was minor. Maintaining following distance reduces your contribution to this effect. What does a bike shing or bicycle crossing sign warn drivers of? Option A. A bicycle repair station ahead. Option B. An area where bicyclists frequently cross the road, watch and yield. Option C. Bicycle lane begins. Option D. No bicycles allowed. The correct answer is B. An area where bicyclists frequently cross the road, watch and yield. A bicycle crossing sign, diamond-shaped, yellow with bicycle symbol, warns that bicyclists frequently cross at or near that location. Slow down, scan for cyclists, and be prepared to yield. These are often placed near trails, parks, and school bike routes. What is the meaning of an advisory speed sign, yellow with a number? Option A. The maximum legal speed at that location. Option B. A recommended, not legally required, safe speed for a specific feature like a curve, but you can still be cited under the basic speed law if unsafe. Option C. A minimum speed requirement. Option D. A speed limit that applies only to trucks. The correct answer is B. A recommended, not legally required, safe speed for a specific feature like a curve, but you can still be cited under the basic speed law if unsafe. Advisory speed signs, yellow background, are not legally posted speed limits. They are engineering recommendations for specific features like curves, ramps, or intersections. However, if you drive faster than the advisory speed and your driving is unsafe, you can be cited under California's basic speed law. You are driving behind a garbage truck that stops frequently. What is the correct action? Option A. Pass immediately on the left at the first opportunity. Option B. Maintain a safe following distance and wait for a safe passing opportunity. Do not pressure the driver. Option C. Honk to indicate you want to pass. Option D. Use the shoulder to pass. The correct answer is B. Maintain a safe following distance and wait for a safe passing opportunity. Do not pressure the driver. Garbage trucks, delivery vehicles, and mail carriers have legal authority to stop and occupy lanes briefly during their duties. Maintain a safe following distance and wait patiently for a legal passing opportunity. Do not pressure them, drive around them unsafely, or use the shoulder. What does California law say about carrying a firearm in your vehicle if you have a concealed carry permit? Option A. Same rules apply as without a permit. It must be unloaded and in the trunk. Option B. A valid CCW permit allows carrying a loaded, concealed firearm in a vehicle within the jurisdiction that issued the permit. Option C. CCW permits are not valid in vehicles, only on foot. Option D. Firearms in vehicles always require a special vehicle permit. The correct answer is B. A valid CCW permit allows carrying a loaded, concealed firearm in a vehicle within the jurisdiction that issued the permit. In California, a valid concealed carry weapon, CCW, permit issued by a county sheriff or police chief generally allows the permit holder to carry a loaded, concealed firearm in a vehicle within the jurisdiction covered by the permit. Restrictions apply. Always check your specific permit conditions. What does a share the road sign mean? Option A. Vehicles must share lanes with trucks. Option B. The road is shared with bicyclists, pedestrians, or other vulnerable road users. Expect them and give adequate space. Option C. Two-way traffic merges into one lane. Option D. Carpool vehicles must share their lane with solo drivers. The correct answer is B. The road is shared with bicyclists, pedestrians, or other vulnerable road users. Expect them and give adequate space. A share the road sign alerts drivers that the roadway is also used by bicyclists, equestrians, pedestrians, or farm vehicles. It is a reminder to be aware, reduce speed if necessary, and give appropriate space to these users who have as much right to be on the road as motor vehicles. When must you yield to a transit bus, public bus, pulling out from a bus stop? Option A. Never. Buses must wait for a gap in traffic like any other vehicle. Option B. When the bus signals to pull out and you are in the lane the bus is entering if you can safely do so. Option C. Only if the bus has been stopped for more than 2 minutes. Option D. Only in designated transit priority zones. The correct answer is B. When the bus signals to pull out and you are in the lane the bus is entering if you can safely do so. California Vehicle Code 21806. 5 requires drivers in the lane adjacent to a bus stop to yield to a transit bus that has signaled to re-enter traffic. This law applies on roadways with speed limits of 25 miles per hour or less. The bus must have its turn signal activated. This priority law helps buses run on schedule. What is the legal definition of a crosswalk in California? Option A. Only painted lines across the road. Option B. Any marked pedestrian crossing. Option C. Both marked crossings and unmarked extensions of sidewalks at intersections, even without painted lines. Option D. Only crossings with pedestrian signals. The correct answer is C. Both marked crossings and unmarked extensions of sidewalks at intersections, even without painted lines. In California, a crosswalk is defined as both 1. Any portion of a roadway marked for pedestrian crossing, and 2. The extension of sidewalks at intersections, even if there are no painted lines. These unmarked crosswalks have the same legal status as marked ones. What must you do when driving on a road and you see cattle, horses, or livestock crossing ahead? Option A. Honk to scatter the animals and drive through. Option B. Stop and wait patiently until all animals have cleared the road. Option C. Drive slowly through the middle of the herd. Option D. Only slow to 15 miles per hour. The correct answer is B. Stop and wait patiently until all animals have cleared the road. When livestock are crossing the road, stop completely and wait patiently. Do not honk. It can startle animals and cause a stampede or dangerous scattering. Wait until all animals have safely cleared before proceeding. This is both legally required and practically necessary for safety. What is the purpose of the yellow warning lines on the edge of a freeway gore point, the triangular area between the on-ramp and freeway? Option A. They mark a bus-only lane. Option B. They indicate a no-drive buffer zone. Vehicles must not enter this area. Option C. They are the on-ramp speed limit zone. Option D. They mark the transition to the HOV lane. The correct answer is B. They indicate a no-drive buffer zone. Vehicles must not enter this area. The diagonal yellow lines, gore area, at freeway entrances and exits are a buffer zone that vehicles must not drive over or through. They separate the diverging traffic streams and help prevent collisions. Driving through the gore is illegal and dangerous. When driving in a tunnel, what rules apply? Option A. Speed limit increases in tunnels because roads are straight. Option B. Headlights are required, lane changes are generally prohibited, and extra following distance is essential. Option C. No special rules apply in tunnels. Option D. Headlights are not needed in lit tunnels. The correct answer is B. Headlights are required, lane changes are generally prohibited, and extra following distance is essential. In tunnels, headlights are required regardless of lighting, lane changes are typically prohibited, solid lines, and following distance should increase because stopping distances in emergency situations are longer. Tunnels may also restrict hazardous materials and oversized loads. What should you do if your vehicle is the only one at a four-way stop and cross traffic has no stop sign? Option A. Proceed, you have right-of-way since you stopped. Option B. You must stop and yield to any cross traffic that does not have a stop sign. Option C. Cross traffic must slow for you. Option D. Honk to warn cross traffic you are proceeding. The correct answer is B. You must stop and yield to any cross traffic that does not have a stop sign. At an intersection where only your approach has a stop sign, cross traffic does not stop and has right-of-way. You must stop completely and yield to all cross traffic before proceeding. Do not assume cross traffic will slow for your stop sign. What is the proper hand signal for slowing or stopping? Option A. Left arm extended straight out. Option B. Left arm extended upward. Option C. Left arm extended downward at a 45-degree angle. Option D. Right arm out the window pointing down. The correct answer is C. Left arm extended downward at a 45-degree angle. The hand signal for slowing or stopping is the left arm extended out the driver's window, bent downward at the elbow at approximately 45 degrees, with the palm facing rearward. This signals to following drivers that you are reducing speed or stopping. What is the law regarding opening your vehicle door in the path of traffic? The approaching vehicle must yield to an opening door. Option B. You must check for traffic before opening your door. If you cause an accident by opening a door into traffic, you are at fault. Option C. Both parties share equal fault. Option D. Only cyclists are protected by this law. The correct answer is B. You must check for traffic before opening your door. If you cause an accident by opening a door into traffic, you are at fault. California Vehicle Code 22517 prohibits opening a vehicle door on the side with traffic unless it is reasonably safe to do so. If you open your door into the path of a cyclist, motorcycle, or vehicle and cause a collision, you are at fault. Always check before opening, look over your shoulder, and use the Dutch reach technique. What are the rules for U-turns near a fire station? Option A. U-turns are always prohibited within 100 feet of any fire station. Option B. U-turns are prohibited in front of a fire station's driveway where the driver's view of approaching traffic is blocked. Option C. No special rules apply near fire stations for U-turns. Option D. U-turns are allowed if done quickly. The correct answer is B. U-turns are prohibited in front of a fire station's driveway where the driver's view of approaching traffic is blocked. U-turns are prohibited where they would block a fire station driveway or where vision of approaching traffic is obstructed. Additionally, fire stations are typically in areas where quick turns may block emergency vehicle access. U-turns near fire stations should always be evaluated for safety and visibility. What is the space cushion concept in defensive driving? Option A. A special cushion installed in vehicles to reduce crash impact. Option B. Maintaining space on all sides of your vehicle, front, rear, and both sides, to create escape routes. Option C. Following distance only, the space in front of your vehicle. Option D. The airbag deployment zone. The correct answer is B. Maintaining space on all sides of your vehicle, front, rear, and both sides, to create escape routes. The space cushion concept means maintaining adequate space around your entire vehicle, not just in front. A 3-second gap ahead, 2 to 3-second gap to the rear by not letting tailgaters close in, and space on both sides gives you time to react and escape routes if a hazard develops. What must you do when a school bus stops at a railroad crossing? Option A. Stop behind the bus and wait. Option B. You may pass the bus only if no signals are active. Option C. You must stop behind the bus and remain stopped until the bus has completely crossed the tracks. Option D. Only stop if you are within 50 feet of the bus. The correct answer is C. You must stop behind the bus and remain stopped until the bus has completely crossed the tracks. School buses must stop at all railroad crossings by law. Vehicles behind the bus must also stop and remain stopped until the bus has completely crossed the tracks and the railroad crossing is clear. Do not attempt to pass the bus while it is stopped at railroad tracks. What does reduced visibility as a driving condition require of you? Option A. Maintain normal speed, visibility will improve. Option B. Reduce speed to a safe level, turn on headlights, and increase following distance. Option C. Only turn on hazard lights. Option D. Use high beams for better visibility in all conditions. The correct answer is B. Reduce speed to a safe level, turn on headlights, and increase following distance. Anytime visibility is reduced, fog, heavy rain, smoke, dust, glare, you must reduce speed to what allows you to stop within your sight distance, activate headlights, low beam, increase following distance, and be prepared for sudden stops. California's basic speed law requires this adjustment. When is the road surface most slippery after it begins to rain? Option A. After several hours of steady rain. Option B. During the first 10 to 15 minutes of rain, oil and dust mix with water to form a slick film. Option C. Only when ice forms. Option D. The surface is equally slippery throughout the rain. The correct answer is B. During the first 10 to 15 minutes of rain, oil and dust mix with water to form a slick film. The most dangerous time on wet roads is the first 10 to 15 minutes of rain. Oil, dust, and rubber residue that has built up on the road mixes with rainwater to create a very slippery film. After sustained rainfall washes the road clean, traction improves, though wet roads always reduce traction. What does the law say about driving barefoot in California? Option A. Barefoot driving is illegal. Shoes must always be worn. Option B. Barefoot driving is not explicitly illegal in California, but improper footwear, flip-flops, high heels, that causes an accident could result in a citation for unsafe driving. Option C. Only commercial drivers must wear shoes. Option D. Shoes must be worn on freeways only. The correct answer is B. Barefoot driving is not explicitly illegal in California, but improper footwear, flip-flops, high heels, that causes an accident could result in a citation for unsafe driving. Driving barefoot is not specifically prohibited by California law. However, wearing shoes that interfere with safe pedal operation, loose flip-flops, stilettos, and causing an accident could result in a negligent driving or reckless driving citation. Bare feet can also slip off pedals. Practical caution applies. What is the penalty for texting while driving for a driver under 18 in California? Option A. Same fine as adult drivers. Option B. First offense is $20 base fine. Subsequent offenses are $50 base, before penalty assessments which raise the total. Option C. No fine, it is treated as a warning only. Option D. Immediate license suspension. The correct answer is B. First offense is $20 base fine. Subsequent offenses are $50 base, before penalty assessments which raise the total. For all drivers, including under 18, the base fine for handheld wireless device use is $20 for the first offense and $50 for each subsequent offense. After California's mandatory penalty assessments are added, the actual payment is typically $150 to $250 plus for the first offense and $250 plus for subsequent violations. What does a photo radar enforced mean on a California speed limit sign? Option A. Manual officers are taking photos for training. Option B. An automated camera system measures vehicle speed and may photograph and issue a citation to vehicles exceeding the limit. Option C. The camera is for traffic study only, no citations are issued. Option D. Only commercial vehicles are subject to photo radar. The correct answer is B. An automated camera system measures vehicle speed and may photograph and issue a citation to vehicles exceeding the limit. Photo radar uses speed measuring equipment coupled with cameras to automatically photograph speeding vehicles. Citations are then mailed to the registered vehicle owner. Photo radar enforcement is used in some California cities, especially in school zones and construction zones. What is the procedure for a protected left turn at a traffic signal? Option A. Make the left turn whenever there is no visible oncoming traffic. Option B. Make the left turn only during a green arrow signal. Oncoming traffic has a red light. Option C. Make the left turn quickly before the green arrow ends. Option D. Yield to pedestrians only, not vehicles, during a green arrow. The correct answer is B. Make the left turn only during a green arrow signal. Oncoming traffic has a red light. A protected left turn is made during a green arrow signal. During this phase, oncoming traffic is controlled by a red light, giving you a fully protected movement. You still must yield to any pedestrian in the crosswalk, but you do not need to yield to oncoming vehicle traffic. If your car breaks down on the freeway and you cannot reach a safe exit, what should you do? Option A. Stay in the travel lane and turn on hazard lights. Option B. Pull as far to the right as safely possible onto the shoulder, activate hazard lights, stay behind a guardrail if one exists, and call for help. Option C. Get out of the car and wave for help in the traffic lane. Option D. Push the vehicle to the next exit. The correct answer is B. Pull as far to the right as safely possible onto the shoulder, activate hazard lights, stay behind a guardrail if one exists, and call for help. Pull completely off the road onto the shoulder if possible. Turn on hazard lights immediately. Stay inside the vehicle with seatbelts on unless you can safely move behind a guardrail or barrier. Being outside a disabled vehicle on a freeway shoulder is extremely dangerous. Call 911 or a roadside assistance service. What is California's law about using a handheld device at a drive-through window? Option A. Handheld use is allowed at drive-thrus because you are stopped. Option B. Handheld wireless device use is prohibited anytime you are operating a vehicle, including when stopped at a drive-thru. Option C. You may use the device only if the engine is off. Option D. Only applies if other vehicles are present. The correct answer is B. Handheld wireless device use is prohibited anytime you are operating a vehicle, including when stopped at a drive-thru. California's handheld device law prohibits use while driving a motor vehicle. Courts have interpreted this to include being stopped in traffic, at red lights, and in drive-through lanes. The safest interpretation: if you are in the driver's seat with the engine running, hands-free only. What is the law about honking when approaching a horse or livestock on the road? Option A. Always honk to alert the rider. Option B. Never honk around horses or livestock. The noise can startle animals, causing danger. Option C. Honk only in residential areas. Option D. There is no law, use your judgment. The correct answer is B. Never honk around horses or livestock. The noise can startle animals, causing danger. California law and common sense both prohibit honking near horses or livestock. A horn blast can cause a horse to bolt, throwing a rider or running into traffic. Approach quietly, slow down significantly, and communicate only by eye contact with the rider if necessary. Outstanding! You completed all 50 California DMV Practice Test 2026, Volume 11 questions. Subscribe to the USA Driving Test for free practice tests for all 50 states. Good luck on your exam.